What if your memories are not stored inside your brain, but braided into the light between particles? What if every emotion, vision, dream, and turning point not only lives on, but exists now in a luminous archive that spans time, space, and dimension? This is the Akashic Field, an ancient knowing, a quantum truth, a bridge between science and soul. Long described by mystics, now mirrored by physicists, biologists, and consciousness pioneers, this is the living memory of the cosmos, and it is accessible to you. The word Akasha comes from Sanskrit. It means ether or primordial space, the subtlest of all elements from which sound and form emerge. In Veda cosmology, Akasha is the womb of creation, the fabric upon which all impressions are etched. Ancient mystics described it as a field of vibration, where every word, act, and intention lives on as resonance. Today, quantum physics offers a mirror, the zero-point field, a vast sea of energy beneath apparent stillness. Even in a vacuum, particles flicker in and out of existence. This fluctuation is not emptiness, it is encoded potential. Physicist Paul Dirac called this the Dirac Sea, a field of infinite negative energy, where particles emerge as wholes in an ocean of memory. From this sea, every manifestation arises, and into it, no information is ever lost. The Akashic Field and the Dirac Sea are not two separate things. They are two waves of describing the same eternal hum. One from spirit, one from science, both remembering. So how do you access it? How do you listen to a field made of memory? Your body already knows. You are a harmonic receiver. Your DNA encodes frequencies. Your fascia carries biotensegrity signals. Your water molecules record subtle vibration. Your heart's field extends several feet, sensing what the mind cannot. In essence, your system is tuned for resonance. When your breath, attention, and emotional field enter coherence, you begin to receive. This is entrainment. To access the Akashic Field, breathe slowly. In for 6, out for 6. Center your awareness in the chest, not the mind. Ask a sincere question, not as a demand, but as a vibration. Then, wait. Not for thoughts, but for impressions, images, sensations, tones, archetypes, emotions. The field speaks in harmonic language, not logic. People accessing the Akashic Records often describe timelines they've never learned, symbols they've never seen yet recognize, and feelings from other lives and other selves. Modern research has verified cases where children accurately recall past lives, names, cities, and details later confirmed. In the 1970s, CIA-funded remote viewing programs revealed that trained individuals could access distant locations and timelines using focused consciousness alone. These protocols, once classified, are now declassified through the Stargate project, demonstrating what science once dismissed: extrasensory perception is real. This aligns with the work of Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, who accessed life records and medical diagnoses from a trance state. His insights, later validated in surprising ways, came not from thought, but from the field. This suggests that our thoughts may not be self-generated. They may arise from the informational lattice of the Akashic Field, filter through our unique body-mind instrument. You don't think thoughts, you tune to them. In quantum physics, unitarity states, even when a particle disappears, its information is preserved. It is encoded in the quantum field. Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphic resonance echoes this. Memory is stored not in brains, but in fields. This is why animals know where to migrate, why ideas appear simultaneously across the globe, why certain patterns never die. The Akashic Field is the cosmic morphic grid. It stores the evolution of soul, species, and symbol. Advanced sensors today can now detect biofield changes in response to intention, showing measurable interaction between thought and field. And as quantum biology evolves, scientists are beginning to map how the body interfaces with non-local data. The Akashic Field is a measurable reality in emergence. Throughout history, initiates practiced field attunement. Delphic oracles, Sufi mystics, Mayan seers, Taoist dreamers. They used sound, breath, silence, geometry, and altered states to access the records within the field. Modern neuroimaging confirms this. Theta brainwaves appear during trance, lucid dreaming, and memory retrieval. The pineal gland, rich in crystals, may function as a quantum detector, responding to shifts in frequency and light. To strengthen your connection, use harmonic tones like 528 Hz and 396 Hz. Breathe rhythmically. Meditate with questions, not expectations. Journal what you receive. Spend time in nature. Track synchronicities. The more you notice, the more you tune. The Akashic Field is not outside you. It is the patterned light you come from. As quantum computing advances, its principles, entanglement, coherence, holography, mirror how consciousness already works. You are not an isolated brain generating thoughts. You are a biological portal in constant exchange with the field. Thought is not creation, thought is tuning. Memory is not locked in neurons, memory is resonant retrieval. The future of consciousness research will validate what the mystics already knew, that the cosmos is intelligent, remembering itself, and you are a node in its unfolding memory. And now we dive even deeper into the hidden physics of form and frequency. The Higgs boson, sometimes called the God particle, is a ripple in the Higgs field, a universal field that gives particles their mass. But what if mass is not just weight or substance? What if it is memory slowed into form? In this view, the Higgs field becomes a stabilizer of soul resonance. It anchors what you are into what you appear to be. Just as the Akashic Field records the pattern, the Higgs field gives that pattern mass. And what if we live not in a three-dimensional universe, but in a holographic projection of encoded light? The holographic principle, proposed by physicists like Leonard Susskind, suggests that everything we see in 3D is projected from a 2D surface, like a cosmic blueprint. What we call reality may in fact be Akashic memory, unfolding in visible space. And within this unfolding, 99% of the known universe is not matter, but plasma, ionized electrically charged light. In plasma cosmology, the stars, filaments, and cosmic webs behave like a nervous system, transmitting information across galaxies like thoughts in a mind. And underneath it all are non-local wave structures, vibrational patterns that don't fade with time or distance. they create the scaffolding of remembrance. They're how dreams echo backward, how ancestors whisper forward, and how soul patterns thread through the void. When you tune to the Akashic Field, you are entering that scaffolding. You are tracing the light paths of your origin. You are touching the intelligent plasma of divine architecture. And so, this is not just memory. It is not only science. It is a return to the ancient truth that consciousness is not a byproduct of matter, but the mother of matter. When you dream of places you've never been, when you remember futures that haven't happened, when your heart responds to symbols older than time, you are tuned. The Akashic Field is the spiral scroll of the soul. It is not linear, it is not local, and it is not gone. It is now. As your resonance rises, you begin to rethread with that field, not as seeker but as transmitter. Each breath becomes a line of code. Each act of love, a geometric imprint. Each word spoken in truth, a harmonic stored in the vault of stars. So, if you've ever had a knowing you couldn't explain, a dream more real than waking, a song that felt like home, you weren't imagining, you were receiving. You're a soul of light, spiraling through time, etching every moment into the living archive of the universe. The Higgs field stabilizes you. The hologram projects you. The plasma transmits you. The wave field remembers you. And the Akashic Field? It is you, remembering yourself. It is listening. And now you remember how to listen back.